Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Phoenix Raceway. As tonight, February 27th, 2025, we will crown our Season 4 champion in the Division 1 series. I am your host, as always, Mason. Welcome back to the USCO Media Channel. Tonight, I will be chasing my first championship in the USCO, along with 3 other great competitors that I think all deserve to be here. So, let's do a speed round. Just a quick little recap of what has been happening the last few weeks. The round of 8 went on quick. We did 2 races, the first 2 races in one night, and we saw 2 drivers lock themselves in on win. Joseph at Slinger, who dominated, and then Hobbs at Myrtle Beach, who was probably the second fastest car, but was just there at the end. And then it all came down to Atlanta. Kappa and Mason were above the cutoff line, but anyone below the cutoff line would have to win to get their way in. CJ2K, once again, so close to getting into the championship for second year in a row that he was left out after having a really strong run in the cutoff race. He unfortunately is now going to be retiring. We wish your retirement goes well, CJ2K. But that is besides the point. We'll go over that in our free agency video. 4 drivers tonight here. The Final Four format. The last season, I should say, we'll be using this Final Four format in a different point system. We'll go into enact next year. Again, we'll talk about that in our humongous off-season video coming very soon. Also, for my D2 frogs out there, we're also going to be finishing the championship this weekend as well. I believe the round of 8 cutoff is tomorrow, and then Saturday will be the championship race. I will not be here on Saturday, so you probably won't get a video. Maybe just a short little recap, unless someone else wants to take over and record for me. But let's just not get sidetracked here. We're here at Phoenix for the Bray 400, the Championship 4 race, just like it is hosted in NASCAR. I've had a different couple of tracks that we hosted the Championship 4 at. Last year was Milwaukee. The year before that was Auto Club, I believe. Anyway, let's meet your 4 contenders. Let's go down the list here. Starting off, it's the 10 SHR Ford of Kappa. And he's had a dominant season so far. I mean, what do you expect from this 10 car? You expect dominance. 4.3 average finish, 17 top 5s, 10 top 3s, 5 wins. When he's in the top 3, he wins often and was obviously the regular season points winner. I don't think he's won a championship race in this playoffs quite yet. I caught up with him last week in the interview you can see on our channel. He claims he is a 2-time champion going for his 3rd. I mean, whatever side of the fence you're on, he's been here before. That's all you need to know, and he's going to try to win his 2nd or 3rd championship, whatever you want to call it. He was fast here earlier this season. Was not able to get the job done, unfortunately. Kind of been on a cold spell. I say that, and he's been having good runs. It's a cold spell for Kappa standards, that's for sure. Hopefully he can snap out of it tonight. Then we go down the line to the 24 Corn Built Motorsports, probably the most dominant team, best all-around team this year. The 24 of Hobbs. I caught up with him last week as well. How does he always turn it on in the playoffs? His answer? He doesn't know. He just locks it in. 3 wins in the playoffs so far, 2 wins in the round 8. He is the hottest driver in the field right now. Just been absolutely dominant. I believe he's gotten the top 3 in almost every top 3 or top 5 in almost every single playoff race. He leads the league in top 5s, I believe, with 19. Average finish of 4.4. Was disappointed with his regular season, he told me. However, he has just turned it up a notch in these playoffs. And he did it last year. And when he had a good playoff last year, he did win the championship. He's our defending champion. Can he make it back-to-back tonight here at Phoenix? Moving on. How about the 23 of Joseph? What a weird but dominant season he's had. Started this year at O'Quinn in the 48, looked fast, like we all expected. There was a fallout in the middle of the season, though, between Meep and the rest of the Oakland drivers. Joseph now drives for himself at Reality Racing in the 23, just like it should be. Average finish 6.0, average start 6.5. Those stats don't really jump out at you, but when you look at the top threes compared to the top fives, and then the wins, 5 wins this season. I believe I forgot if he has 1 or 2 playoff wins. He won at Slinger, dominated at Slinger, frankly. And he has been the fastest car in the field almost every single week. However, just some bad finishes really bring that average finish down. However, if you see him at the front, it's a good chance that he will win that race. He was won here at Phoenix earlier this year. I see him as a heavy favorite going into tonight. Last, but certainly not least, I'll talk about myself here for a second. The 45 of Mason. 3rd year in a row he has gotten here. He has come up short in the previous 2 seasons. 4th in season 2, 3rd in season 3. Does the trend continue tonight? Does he come up short once again and really claim his first championship? 7 top 3s, 12 top 5s, only 2 wins this season. Races that he dominates usually slip away from him in the end. Can he develop the clutch factor tonight and put on the performance of a lifetime? Looking at all of these drivers, I mean, you can argue any of these 4 drivers tonight can win the championship. I think the 4 best drivers in the D1 field did get here tonight. The 4 best drivers all season. But you can make an argument for any of these guys. Kappa, he's fast almost everywhere we go. The most dominant car. When he locks in, it's over for everyone else. Again, cold spell right now. Bit of a, kind of been streaky this season. But again, that can change at any time. You just never know because he is undoubtedly the most talented driver in this league. How about Hobbs? He is on a hot streak right now. No one can cool this guy down. He just keeps winning in the playoffs. That spells disaster for the rest of these 3 contenders. He was pretty fast here in the spring. We'll see if he can keep it up here tonight. Joseph won here in the spring. He's been, I would say, consistent but inconsistent all year. There are some races where he'll just doesn't feel like racing, parks it, and that's probably what brings down his average finish. But when he's racing, when he's locked in, when he's going, bad fast. Arguably the fastest car this season in the USCL. Once again, won here in the spring, and I wouldn't be surprised if he wins it all tonight. How about Mason? He just always finds his way into the championship 4. Always finds himself at the front, whether it be through speed, through strategy, or just plain flat-out luck. He can get to the front. He just needs to be there, right place, right time. That's where a lot of his wins come from, just being there at the end. And one thing that all 4 of these drivers have in common, they're great at the short tracks. We're at Phoenix. It's a short track. However, unfortunately, there can only be one champion. You know what I've decided? Fuck it. I'm calling my own shot. Fuck it. I'm winning it tonight. I'm winning the championship tonight. Whether it be through divine intervention, whether it be through me just being fast, I don't care. I'm going to find a way. Who cares? I'm calling my own shot because I don't want to curse anyone and then have them come at me like, oh, why'd you pick me? Whatever. Fuck it. I'm calling my shot. 45, you'll see him in that victory lane tonight, winning the championship. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Big night here in the USCL. It's going to be fun. It's going to be chaos. And I hope to see you all there. I'm Mason, signing off. We'll see you tonight at USCL.